My gear for tonight just emergency got made because it didn't get done. So, you know. I do have this pair that I wore at the Rumble. And I always tell them, I'm not a superstitious person. These might be cursed. I don't know. I don't necessarily want to wear these, so we have these. They'll deconstruct it, use this pattern, and hopefully maybe try to be able to whip up what I had in mind for tomorrow. Sometimes little things like that derail me, and I'm like, my gear, oh God, what am I? And you know, and everyone was like, no, it's cool. We're gonna go to the fabric store, and if they got what we need, we're gonna help you out.
His gear didn't get here, so this morning he told us what the design was going to be based on. So it's just pretty much been getting it done yet, trying to knock it out. Yeah, SummerSlam.
So the significance to this, so 97 SummerSlam main event was Bret versus Undertaker with Shawn Michaels as the referee.
Yep.
So CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, a number of years later with Seth Rollins as the referee, I'm just ripping off what Bret wore. Oh, this is a new hoodie too. Cool.
Cool. I'll have to get one now.
I'm gonna go, well, you know
Yeah.
a guy.
I do.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Take it in.